To give you an idea of what a minuscule amount of propofol we're talking about, 25 milligrams equals 2.5 cc's or 2.5 milliliters. In your standard 10 cc syringe, this is how much propofol Conrad Murray is admitting to giving on June 25th. But the evidence also shows, as already discussed, that from the time of April 6, 2009 to Michael's death, over 155,000 milligrams of propofol had been shipped to Nicole Alvarez's apartment. But according to Conrad Murray, he gave just 25 milligrams that night. Following the administration of propofol, Conrad Murray indicates,
I wanted. I've been watching for long enough period that I felt comfortable. But then I needed to go to the bathroom. So I got up, went to the bathroom to release myself of the urine, and also consider getting rid of some of his urination that he had put in the jugs overnight. And then I came back to his bedside and I was stunned in the sense that he wasn't breathing.
the medical experts will tell you that is called abandonment. To take a patient with Valium, lorazepam, midazolam, and propofol, and to leave them unattended in that state is medical abandonment. But according to Conrad Murray, he was gone for but 2 minutes.
I was gone, I would say about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes.
The evidence, again, as I already indicated, shows phone records around this time reflecting approximately 45 minutes worth of phone calls, where for some reason around this time Conrad Murray decides to start making phone calls and conversing with other people. Right at the time when he indicates he'd given the propofol at about 10:45 a.m. Back to the email at 11:17 a.m. It is at this time that Conrad Murray is responding to the insurance broker while Michael lay in bed with all these drugs circulating through his body. Conrad Murray is literally emailing the insurance broker saying the reports about Michael's health are fallacious. Responding to the 911 call and the failure to call, you will hear from Conrad Murray himself that he does not call 911.
To speak to the 911 operator would be to neglect him.
So why didn't he have Michael Amir Williams call 911 when he called Michael Amir Williams at 12:12 p.m.?
I want him to, couldn't ask him at that time to call 911 because he would want to know what it was about, and I have a patient that needs help, and I'm trying to assist, and I'm trying to do it the best I can and to try to get help.
In this same interview, Conrad Murray indicates the location of his medical bags. And you'll hear the interview. And you'll hear, the evidence will show that Conrad Murray sounds surprised that the medical bags were not already in the custody of LAPD. He makes a comment of, oh, you don't have them? He then tells them where the bags are, and they are recovered on June 29, 2009. And where they are recovered, again, this is the bedroom where Michael died. This is the large closet, which is basically a room, and the arrow pointing to that closet there, and then the bathroom here. The items are actually recovered in this upper chamber of this closet, and there are 3 distinct bags. There's a blue Costco bag, there's what's been referred to as a baby essentials, appears to be some kind of diaper bag or something of that nature, blue and brown, and then there's this small black bag. But the items are recovered, and you'll hear all about the medical evidence that is recovered, the propofol bottles that are recovered. I'll talk a bit about this pulse oximeter that was recovered. Again, the saline bag with the bottle inside of it that Alberto Alvarez had mentioned was in fact recovered by coroner investigator Alyssa Fleek. Propofol bottles, lorazepam bottles, midazolam bottles, lidocaine bottles, all recovered at that location. Now, the standard of care, ladies and gentlemen, the standard of care in a medical case such as this hinges on a number of factors. and medical experts will testify to the standard of care and the gross lack of any standard of care exhibited by Conrad Murray. But they analyze the actions, the affirmative actions, they analyze the omissions by Conrad Murray. And they characterize it as minor deviation from care, a serious deviation from care, or an extreme, egregious deviation from care. Extreme deviation from care meaning the doctor acted with gross negligence. Gross negligence, which is the element of involuntary manslaughter. Involuntary manslaughter is not an intentional homicide. It is a homicide as a result of one's gross negligence and essentially indifference. So I'm going to take you through some of the factors of analysis in the standard of care. You will hear that propofol is a powerful anesthetic intended for use in highly monitored settings such as hospitals, operating rooms, intensive care units, and surgical suites. Locations where they have advanced capabilities not only to treat the individual, but to